Hello bleepers, how the devil are you? Finally, I've got out. I've been, as you know, if you live in England, if you live in ye old England, you'll know that it's been rather wet recently. It's been blooming horrible, hasn't it? It's been horrific. Lots and lots of rain. Everywhere is absolutely waterlogged. People have lost their homes. It's been a really, really bad time for people at the moment. And if you have been caught up in all that, then I hope you're okay. I hope you're good. I hope that your family's good, because it's been quite dreadful at the moment. Not only that, I've had a blooming chest infection. You can probably still hear it now, actually, over the camera. Yeah, I had a horrible chest infection. A lot of that going around as well. And also, I've been bullied by bigots and liars online. Oh, that's been terrible as well. That's been super fun. Certain people in a certain community that have been absolutely lying about things. And that kind of brings me to my point today, really. I just want to go metal detecting. And today it's more of not the fact that I want to go metal detecting because I just want to go metal detecting. It's more the fact of I'm now exercising my right to go metal detecting because it's not illegal in this country. And there's plenty of people out there, if you're a metal detectorist, they don't like you very much, like myself, unfortunately. And they don't want us to go metal detecting. The last thing they want is for us to go metal detecting. But I'm just kind of applying my right to add to history and heritage and our knowledge of history and heritage, because that's what we're doing. And also, in many instances, metal detectorists will find archaeological spots which the good archaeologists can go in and then do some investigation on. We do, as a whole, add a lot to the archaeological record. Statistically, that cannot be denied. Let's go see if I find anything.
God, it's wet out here, bleepers. And we do seem to have a coin in the clod situation. Right here, I don't think it's a button. Looks rather coinish to me. But alas, oh, hello, peekaboo. Oh no, you could be a button actually. Is there a clasp there? Quick clean-up is in order, my friends. Now then, there is wording round the side there, but I can't see it. It needs to be taken home and cleaned somewhat. Then maybe I'll get an idea of what this little fella is. Wonderful. And here we have ye old top of thy bottle. Alas. Okay, and here we have another round circular piece of metal embedded in mud. This time I'm pretty sure it's a button though. Yeah, I can feel the clasp at the back. But the next question is, does it have any detail on the front of it? And the answer to that question after doing a clean up is no, it blooming well doesn't.
Oh guys, look at this, it's January. And it's beautiful. It's warm almost. That's taking it a bit far. It's not warm. Oh no, it's not warm, but it's almost warm. And there's a beautiful blue sky. We've just been surrounded by grey for weeks, but that is amazing. Beautiful.
Do you know what? I'm not entirely sure, but I think that could be a toy cannon. Good lord, man! What a find! Do a quick clean up. Not too sure. Let's have a look. Still not 100%, but yes, I think that is. I'm going to get it home, give it a clean up. Oh, that is cool, I think. Dun dun dun. Aha, and we do have another circular piece of metal, my friends. And I do believe it is another a button. Good lord, it's getting windy out here. What was that? The ground just rumbled beneath me. Yeah, it's another button, a small button. The field that I'm on is the field that in the past, if you watch my videos, I have named even the button field, for there is a plethora of buttons, or butt-eye, past tense. Let me clean it up. And alas, this button, like many a faceless button before it, is again but a faceless fool. It's a shame, isn't it? Oh. Now this is going to be very difficult to get across on the camera. This is a teeny little button, and it's definitely got markings on it. Definitely a star shape there. Can you see that star shape, guys? Very interesting little... there's all sorts going on that. Hope you can see it all right. What a fascinating little thing that is. Fantastic. Good lord, man. It's round. It's circular. This is quite clearly a UFO. Or it's just another button. Damn you, imagination. That almost looks like it could be the top of a walking cane or something. That's interesting. I have to give it a proper clean up. It's very old. Intriguing. And here, dug into the ground, we have a very interesting piece of pottery. What is that, 17th, 18th century? not too sure. I do have some pottery buffs that watch my videos though. Any ideas, guys? Ah, that's floral design there. That's strange. That's really strange. Anybody got any ideas what that is? It's obviously a mechanical... I don't know. How odd. How odd. Now I've cleaned it up a little bit more. Hasn't really helped, has it? What an unusual little thing that is. Oh, now that's a very interesting item. I can't tell you what it is, but it looks familiar. At first I thought it was just your obligatory iron ring, but it looks like it's got markings on it. And it has this kind of like elaborate crossing at the top. So it's not just your literal iron ring that was used for farming or something like that. This had more of a function pointing to those two twin bits at the top, but I'm not entirely sure what that function was. Anybody? Ah, look, and there's something just sitting on the surface there, giving me a very strong signal, and obviously very, very weathered by the elements. Let's have a look. Well, whatever it is has taken even a big pounding, sitting on the surface for so long, and I can't find any markings. But I'm going to delve a little bit deeper. Oh no, that's a shame. It does have markings on it, and it's probably some sort of lead seal or bag seal or something like that, and I'm in exactly the same place that I found that matrix seal. There's a link there if you want to watch that video. Oh, that, by the way, my finds liaison officer said that was my find, my best find of last year, so I'm particularly proud of that. It was a very cool thing, but this, alas, it is a mystery. And here we have a coin. Unfortunately, it is a faceless entity, like many that have gone before it. Quick clean up. Yeah, it's at it. And here we have something that's quite interesting. It's got a bit of a floor shush metal detector, you fool. It has a bit of a floral design on it there. Bit of some twists and turns. I think it's probably snapped, so it might be worth investigating this area a little more. I'll do a quick clean up. Yeah, very interesting. Maybe a part of a mount or something. Not entirely sure. But as I said, I'll do a little bit more investigation around this area. Ah, and here we have another circular bit of metal, and I'm putting my money that on it's not a UFO this time. Ah, alas, yes it is, but there's another elaborate button here, a domed shaped button, but with an interesting swirl on there that warrants a little bit more of a clean-up. And there you go, you can see those swirls on it there. Can't remember. I did know the age of buttons with these kind of like swirls on. I do believe it is quite old. I'm not entirely sure, but interesting nonetheless.
Ah, sometimes you can find me hanging out with the bushes. Well, that was alright, wasn't it? Didn't find too much, but that's metal detecting for you, my friends. Just good to get out in this fresh air and the beautiful blue sky and I mean, it's only just January and it feels like there's a little bit of spring in the air, and I love that. It's just like fills me with optimism and hope. Look, I'm going to get a bit preachy. I apologise, okay? That's not me. You know it's not me. Many years before I took up this fabulous hobby, there's been people doing it for a very, very long time, responsibly, adding to the archaeological record, adding to our knowledge and our history and our knowledge of history and our heritage. Metal detectorists that have just gone before me. And like it or not, as soon as you pick up one of those metal detector things, you become part of that culture and that society. You become part of that history that's gone before you. And I'm not going to tell you to do anything, okay? It's completely legal in this country. We're allowed to metal detect. But the only thing I ask of you is just to look into the facts surrounding doing metal detecting responsibly. That's the only thing I ask. Understand how you responsibly can add to the archaeological records and support all of those people that have done that great work before you. And support your local archaeologists as well. When I say archaeologists, I mean the people that actually go out and do some work rather than sit behind their computers, very, very bored, unemployed, with nothing better to do than try to ruin people's lives. Support the people that sincerely support saving history. Anyway, my friends, I shall not regurgitate anymore. That'll be it on the subject from me. I shall see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.